my youthful days.
I was looking at the list. I see Mike Geronimo's on here.
Yes.
You work with Mike?
Mike Geronimo, yeah.
What's the song here? It says, Wherever You At. Wherever You At remix.
That's right. That's
Wherever You Are, I think. Whatever.
Right, Wherever You Are remix. That song has an interesting note. That was nominated for a Grammy.
Really?
Yeah, that's the single only song that I ever worked on that was nominated for a Grammy.
Wow.
And it was best hip hop song of the year. It didn't win, but hey, look, some guys never get a Grammy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Nas just got a Grammy. He should have been got one.
Facts.
Right. So he just got one lately. Then, but that's what's interesting about that record. It was a really good record.
And I saw Christopher Williams.
Christopher Williams, yeah.
Did you guys work? Were you in the studio with him?
Christopher Williams was met him through What's the 411 Mary J. Blige album.
Okay.
And recorded a song. I think it was called Changes.
Nice.
Yeah.
That was a big record, no?
Yeah.
That was a pretty big record. All right, so
I have a question. What advice, a guy like yourself who's had a career in engineering, you see a lot of these young guys, they're trying to get into music, trying to find their lane, whether it be producing as an artist or as an engineer. What advice would you have for these young guys trying to come up in the business? What paths should they take in order for them to have success like you have had?
The business has changed so much lately. It's not like the same path that I had to take where I had to stick my foot in the door. You know what I mean? Right now it's numbers, man. It's numbers. You got to get your numbers up. A friend of mine who does A&R had told me that when he signs a group and used to sign groups, he used to hear them. Now, if you got your numbers, let me just see your numbers. How many hits you got on that YouTube? How many hits?
How many followers you got on
How many followers you got? And he'll sign you with. There have been instances where groups have been signed just by the numbers.
Yeah.
They didn't even have a listen.
I've seen that. Some have become successful. I mean, obviously, you have the Cardi B's of the world who had an online following and then she becomes a star. But then you see a lot of flops, like just people that have, a following, then they record a song and it's just like, this is not an artist, So I think from what you're telling me, I think, the music has lost its artistry. It's all about clout and who has exposure and who's looking nice on Instagram rather than actually focusing on the actual craft.
That's right, because back in the day, you got up on stage and you performed for those A&Rs. You know what I mean? And if they liked you, they signed you. You went to the battles, you went to all of that stuff, and now, you got to get your numbers up.
You have to have real talent.
Hey, there's a record on here. I'm looking at this list. Akinyele, Put It in Your Mouth.
Oh, yeah.
You worked on that one?
Yes.
That was a big record.
Yeah, Put It in Your Mouth.
Yeah. They still put that in clubs now, and people go nuts.
That was a funny record, yeah.
I can only imagine.
Yeah.
Where was that recorded?
That was recorded in Chungking.
Okay.
Yeah, and I remember that Akinyele and ODB were rocking the same style almost, you know what I mean?
Really?
That rah, you know what I mean? And there was a little bit of controversy back then on who innovated that rah style, you know what I mean?
Oh.
But
ODB won out,
ODB won it. ODB won it.
ODB took it and ran with it,
Let me ask you a question, Mike. Is there a record or artist or group that you thought when you were in the studio, you're making this record, you're like, this is going to be a winner, and it then just didn't work out that way?
Markie D. Markie D's solo album.
Really?
That, I mean, you listen to that album today, and it's genius. It was ahead of its time. It didn't get its shine, and that's one of them records, man. When you listen to it, not only sonically but the music itself. It was an R&B hip hop record, and it was just ahead of its time.
Wow. So you worked on that with Corey?
Yeah, with Corey. Yeah.
Mark? Oh wow.
Corey
at Soul Convention.
At Soul Convention, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that album was ahead of its time. Everybody thought that was going to be platinum, but I guess people didn't understand it.
Rest in peace, Mark.
Rest in peace, Markie.
From your discography, what are you mostly proud of?
The two albums that are very groundbreaking, that made the change in the business. What's the 411 Mary J. Blige?
I mean, that was huge. That was huge.
That just set the stage.
You must be really proud of that.
Yeah,
sure.
I am. That was groundbreaking.
Yeah, thank you for that.
Yes,
thank you for working on that one, bringing that to the top.
Yeah.
We love that. We love Mary.
Yep.
That's what it is.
And it was written. I keep going back to the same two records, but You know, those are the records that made history.
Yeah.
You know what?
Those are amazing records.
True. So, like, now let me ask you, Mike, when did you see, like, the industry, when did you know that it was changing for the worse? When did you realize?
It's about 1996, 97, where I saw the computers starting to come in, and the level of talent, not needing that much level of talent to achieve almost the same thing, you know, and the staffing starts to go down, and that's when it started. You know what I mean?
So the computers took over.
The computers did it.
Automation, like now, it's happening.
What are your thoughts on this artist? This artist that they signed, who's like an AI. It's like a robot thing. I don't know if you guys seen it. The mecha artist, whatever it is.
Had I seen that with artwork?
Yeah, no, he's like an art thing, and it's like just the artist is like an AI, and it's like a computer rapping. I mean, it's like, forget about the artist. You don't need the artist now. The computer's the artist, and you know, what are your thoughts on when you see something like that? To me, it's insanity. You know,
I did see something like that. There's a program out there where it does artwork like a painting for you, and all you got to do is you type in the subject matter, whatever it is, just type it in and hit go, and it'll make that painting for you, like Michelangelo.
So now they're doing that with music now. Oh, you want this, you want it to sound like that, and then there's some AI that just comes up with lyrics and just starts singing on top of whatever beat that they came up with. I mean, it's like the computers are taking over.
So like Terminator Rise of the Machines?
Like Terminator Rise of the Machines just taking over music, you know?
Unbelievable. We got to pull the plug on that.
Yeah, if you listen to the music now, I mean, these guys are not musicians. They're not artists. I mean, listen, I'm not knocking anybody. Go out there, get your money, do your thing. But no longer are you looking at an artist and saying, wow, you know, this is a poet. Like you said, Nas. Nas, it's like he's a complete artist. He's a poet, you know? You look at the Lauryn Hills of the world. You look at a lot of the artists you've worked with, you know? These were real artists back then. But now there's no real artist. You can't really pinpoint anyone and say, wow. You say, wow, you know, this guy did amazing work, you know? Nothing really stands out to me anymore.
So, Mike.
Agreed.
This is what advice would you have for a young aspiring engineer, producer in this current climate? What would you say to them? How would you guide them, mentor them?
Just keep going, man. Just keep going. Just keep experimentation. You know what I mean? Try things. Don't be embarrassed if it doesn't work out. Keep it going. You know, get your numbers up on YouTube. Get all of that stuff. Get exposure. You know, and keep it moving. Just don't get discouraged.
Wow. So we were talking earlier, and you told me about you were in the I forget you said the Fun House where you recorded this Run DMC record.
Yeah.
What record was that?
So that's Here We Go.
Here We Go. That was a hit. That's a smash.
Right. We were talking about making tapes and Jay back then used to do it with 2 records.
Rest in peace.
You know what I mean? Go from one to the other, switch back and forth to make the beat continuous. He did that live in the Fun House.
Wow.
Here We Go. I was there that night in the audience.
Fun House.
You know?
Wow.
Here we
That's
go.
hip hop.
Here we go. Yep.
Just 2 turntables. Just
2 turntables and 2 microphones.
I've seen that. I've seen that on YouTube.
Right. He would just play the beat on one, and then when that beat was over, play it on the second one and transition and back and forth, just flipping.
I mean, the DJs now just open up a laptop, right? They open up a laptop, they hook it in, and it's like, okay, here we go. I'm gonna press a couple of buttons. You know, it's not like, you know, watching an artist at work anymore. You know.
That's right. And if you listen to that record, there's a little bit of a mess up in there. You know what I mean?
You still got the Technique 1200 I gave you? Remember?
Of course I got it, man. Of course.
Take a picture of it for me. Take me a picture.
Of course I will. I still have that.
Please.
Yeah.
My guy. Yo, Mike, you have anything else from Big Mike?
Well, this is the Middle-Aged Man show, so I do want to ask him some Middle-Aged Man stuff. What are your favorite things about becoming a middle-aged man, and what's your least favorite thing about becoming a middle-aged man?
My favorite thing is knowledge. You know what I mean? I'm gaining a lot of knowledge in a lot of other aspects besides music. You know, science and politics and stuff like this, and just learning. I love to learn. You know what I mean? I love to expand my mind. And let's say the worst thing is probably that.
Well, we can't avoid that, right? We all gotta go through that.
We all go through that, you know?
Yeah.
Wait.
Part of becoming an older man.
I remember you told me we were talking earlier off camera, and you said you've got some famous neighbors, huh?
I have a famous neighbor, yeah.
What was that commotion there at your house the other day?
Oh, man.
I mean, it was insane.
Oh, yeah, paparazzi everywhere. Oh, man. So Pete Davidson is my neighbor. Shout outs, Pete.
You mean Pete Davidson, Kim K?
Dating Kim Kardashian, yep.
So that must have been that commotion the other day when we went.
Oh, Kim
commotion,
K was there?
yep.
She came through?
She came through,
Holy
and so
shit.
did the paparazzi, and so did the film cameras. It was fucking nuts.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Well, you live quite a life, huh?
Yeah, trying to have fun, man.
All right,
Trying to
listen.
do it.
Well, listen, Mike, I'm so happy that we was able to reconnect. You would have come on the show here,
So happy to be here.
and it's amazing. Listen, guy, this is just the beginning. We're probably going to do some more stuff. We're going to probably have you back. We go over the equipment, break everything down.
Right. Let me just give the audience my SoundCloud page. It's
Sure. Yeah,
Prime
give us all your
Suspect.
credentials.
Yeah. So
Plug
it's
everything
me and my partner, Captain Mo, CAPTMO, from Brooklyn, New York. We got this company called Prime Suspects. We make beats. We do production. We're on SoundCloud. Prime Suspects, all one word, on SoundCloud.
What about your email? Give up your email.
Email, you can contact me through SoundCloud.
Okay, because
Just post the message
some of these, Mary J may want you to come back and do some
brother.
stuff for her. Busta Rhymes might be looking for you, so you know what I'm saying. They'll find you on SoundCloud, right?
Find me on SoundCloud. Leave it. Drop a note on there.
Divine SoundCloud is like this new stuff. Like
Oh,
new
okay, that's what
generation
it is?
Stuff. I mean,
Okay.
we don't know nothing.
I got you. All right, so
it's
be
like
it.
the young people around it, you know.
I don't have an Instagram. I don't have a Facebook. I don't have any of that stuff. So you can contact.
We listen to our music on tapes, and we had to flip the tape around.
So the SoundCloud, what's the SoundCloud
Now
again?
the kids go
Prime
to SoundCloud.
Suspect.
Prime
all
Suspect
one
SoundCloud.
word, yeah.
Okay, there you have it.
Yeah.
There you have it. So take us home, Zeusio.
All right, guys. So thank you for watching. Please, guys, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, hit the share button. Like, we're just trying to get on. So go ahead and please like and share all my stuff, bro. Come on. The Middle-Aged Man Show. It was great having Mike on board. Guys, tune in next week. We have another great show for you. We're definitely going to have him back on.
Peace.